Selma Juliana A. Sanwan, and I am a second year college student in Section D at the University of Rizal System, Taytay Rizal. Today, I am thrilled to talk about two incredibly important concepts: biodiversity and symbiosis. These topics are not only critical for understanding our natural world, but also essential for our well-being and the health of our societies. Nature surrounds us, providing resources and services to sustain life. However, as we navigate through today's discussion, I hope to highlight the intricate relationships that sustain life on Earth. It's vital to recognize that every species, no matter how small, plays a significant role in maintaining the balance of ecosystems. Through this presentation, I aim to inspire a sense of stewardship and responsibility towards our environment. Let's explore why biodiversity and symbiosis matter, not just to scientists, but to everyone. By the end of this presentation, I hope you'll have a deeper appreciation for the natural world and the roles we play in preserving it. But first, let's talk about what is biodiversity. Biodiversity refers to the variety of life on Earth, and it can be understood through three main components: genetic, species, and ecosystem. Genetic. This aspect focuses on the variety of genes within a species. For instance, consider a population of wild corn. Genetic diversity in this population allows for a trait that resists pests and adapt to climate change. Without this diversity, crops can become vulnerable to diseases, threatening food security. Genetic diversity can also enhance resilience, enabling species to thrive in changing environments. Second, species. This encompasses the number of different species within a specific area. A diverse ecosystem, such as a tropical rainforest, supports thousands of species, each playing a unique role. For example, the relationship between predators and prey help maintain balance within the food web. Without a variety of species, ecosystem can become fragile and more susceptible to collapse. This interconnectedness is crucial for the stability of ecological communities. Third is ecosystem. This refers to the variety of ecosystem present in a region. Different ecosystems such as wetlands, forests, and grasslands provide unique habitats for various species. Each ecosystem offers specific services. Wetlands filter pollutants, forests stores carbon, and grasslands support livestock. The loss of any one ecosystem can lead to significant declines in overall biodiversity. Together, these components create a complex web of life that sustains our planet and contributes to its health. According to the World Wildlife Fund, we have already lost over 60% of global wildlife population in the last few decades. This decline is alarming and underscores the urgency of preserving biodiversity. So after we know what is biodiversity and its three main components, let's go to the importance of biodiversity. Biodiversity is vital for several reasons. First is the ecological rules. Every species has their own distinct ecosystem. For instance, decomposers like fungi and bacteria break down organic matter, returning nutrients to the sun. If these organisms were to disappear, nutrient cycling will be disrupted, impacting plant growth. Furthermore, keystone species such as wolves in Yellowstone play critical roles in maintaining the structure of their ecosystems. Second, ecosystem services. Biodiversity supports essential services which can be categorized into several groups. Provisioning services. This includes food, fresh water, and raw materials. For example, forests provide timber, while oceans supply fish, a primary source of protein for billions of people. Second, regulating services. Healthy ecosystem regulate climate, floods, and diseases. Wetlands, for instance, filter pollutants and reduce flooding, acting as natural buffers against extreme weather events. Healthy ecosystems also act as carbon sinks, helping mitigate climate change. Third, cultural services. Nature enriches our lives culturally and spiritually. Parks and wilderness areas offer recreational opportunities and inspire creativity in art and literature. Many indigenous cultures have deep spiritual connections to their land, highlighting the cultural significance of biodiversity. So the third reason is the human well-being. Biodiversity directly impacts our health and economy. A diverse diet is crucial for nutrition, while many medicines are derived from plants and animals. The pharmaceutical industry relies heavily on biodiversity for drug discovery. For example, the anti-cancer drug paclitaxel is derived from the bark of the Pacific yew tree. The potential for discovering new medicines remains vast, as many species have yet to be studied. Fourth, economic value. Biodi- Biodiversity contributes significantly to economies through industries like agriculture, tourism, and pharmaceuticals. Ecotourism, for instance, provide income for communities while promoting conservation. In Costa Rica, ecotourism has led to the preservation of vast areas of rainforest, benefiting both the environment and local communities. Preserving biodiversity can also enhance agricultural productivity and resilience to climate shocks. Fifth, cultural significance. Many cultures have deep connections to their natural environments. Biodiversity shapes traditions, beliefs, and practices, highlighting the importance of preserving these resources for future generations. Indigenous knowledge about local ecosystems can offer valuable insights into sustainable practices. Now let's turn our attention to symbiosis. Symbiosis describes interaction between different species living in close physical proximity, and it comes in three main forms: the mutualism, commensalism, and parasitism. In mutualism, in this relationship, both species benefit. A classic example is the relationship between bees and flowering plants. Bees pollinate flowers while gathering nectar, benefiting both parties. Another example is the clownfish and sea anemones. The clownfish gets protected from predators, while the anemone benefits from the clownfish waste, which acts as a fertilizer. These mutualistic relationships are essential for the health and sustainability of ecosystems. Next, commensalism. Here, one species benefits while the other is unaffected. For example, barnacles attach themselves to whales. The barnacles gain mobility and access to food as the whale swims through the nutrient-rich waters, while the whale remains unharmed. This relationship highlights how interconnected life is, even in ways we might not notice. Such relationship can provide insight into the balance of the ecosystem. Next, parasitism. In parasitism, one species benefits at the expense of the other. The common example is the ticks that fed on mammals. While they gain nutrients, the host may suffer from health issues. Understanding these relationships help us recognize the balance required in ecosystem. Every interaction plays a role. The dynamics of this relationship can significantly impact population dynamics and community structure. These relationships illustrate the interconnectedness of life and the delicate balance necessary for ecosystem to thrive. The loss of one species can have cascading effects on others, demonstrating why protecting biodiversity is crucial. Biodiversity and symbiosis are not just concepts found in textbooks. They play a crucial role in a societal framework. So we're gonna talk about the interconnections in society. Sustainable practices. Understanding biodiversity encourages to adopt sustainable practices. For example, sustainable agriculture relies on diverse crops to maintain soil health and reduce pest outbreak. Crop rotation and polyculture are effective strategies that enhance biodiversity and yield, benefiting both farmers and consumers. Community engagement. Many communities are working to protect local biodiversity through conservation efforts. Initiatives like community gardens and wildlife reserves not only preserve nature but also bring people together. This project can foster a sense of belonging and responsibility towards the environment, creating a culture of sustainability. Education and awareness. Educating ourselves and others about biodiversity can lead to more informed decisions regarding environmental policies and personal lifestyle choices. Schools and organizations can play a significant role in promoting awareness and encouraging stewardship of local ecosystems. Workshops, seminars, and outreach programs can inspire the next generation to prioritize conservation. Global impact. Biodiversity loss is a global impact. Biodiversity loss is a global issue that affects us all. Climate change, habitat destruction, and pollution threaten ecosystems worldwide. By advocating for diversity, we contribute to a healthier planet for future generations. International agreements like a Convention on Biological Diversity aim to address these challenges on a global scale, fostering cooperation among nations. So, what can we do to help protect biodiversity and promote symbiosis in our daily lives? Here are a few actionable steps. Support local conservation efforts. Get involved with local organizations focused on preserving natural habitats. Volunteer for cleanup events or tree planting initiatives. Your involvement can make a significant difference in your community. Practice sustainable living. Make conscious choices in your daily life. Reduce waste, recycle, and choose sustainable products. Support local farmers who practice biodiversity friendly agriculture. Small changes like using reusable bags and minimizing plastic consumption can have a positive impact. Educate others. Share what you've learned today with your friends and family. Encourage discussions about biodiversity and why it matters. The more people understand the importance of these concepts, the more collective action we can inspire. Informing others can create a ripple effect that amplifies awareness. Advocate for policy changes. Support policies that protect natural habitat and promote diversity. Write to your representatives or participate in community meeting to voice your concern. Engage in civic activities can help influence decision makers and foster change. As Morgan Maxwell said, look deep into nature and then you will understand everything better. In conclusion, biodiversity and symbiosis are fundamental to life on Earth. They support ecosystems, enhance human health, and enrich our cultural identities. As stewards of the planet, it is our responsibility to appreciate and protect the natural world. Each one of us makes a difference. Whether through small actions like planting a tree or larger commitments to conservation. Remember, every action counts, and collective efforts can lead to meaningful change. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this presentation informative and inspiring, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content. Let's work together to protect our planet and foster a deeper connection with nature. Together, we can make a positive impact and ensure a healthy, vibrant planet for generations to come. Thank you.